Are you laughing at the boys there? The funniest thing was like his and Kai's conversations.
Dax and
I mean, I think those two would hang out. Good morning.
Are we already on?
It is 9:31 there, dear.
Good morning.
Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for the 12th of August. I'm like looking forward to
Fall.
Oh my God, I can't wait for it to not be smoky and for it to be
Everyone talks about how a lot of people come in and they find it so depressing. But if you are like me and you love just being inside, it doesn't really make a difference. I think I could be in prison. You could put me in prison, I'd be okay. As long as I had a sewing machine and a TV and a refrigerator. I could just stay in my cell.
So,
How about you, Patrick? I love the summer.
I always say that I function really well with a light at the end of the tunnel. Like I can kind of put my head down and work really hard or get through whatever as long as I have something that I'm working towards or that I feel is upcoming. And I have a trip planned with my son to southern Utah and Las Vegas to climb and mountain bike in amazing locations the first week of October. We're going to be gone for 5 days. And I'm like so looking forward to it because it's going to be hopefully cooler weather. And although it'll be kind of crazy, like going to the desert, like in the middle of the biggest drought ever, because normally in the fall you get monsoons and you get some rain, and Utah's definitely had that. Southern Nevada's definitely had that. So, I mean, it could be super green when we're there. They've had a ton of water.
They've had a ton of rain in southern Utah?
Like flooding. There's been so much rain.
We need to just, figure out a way to pipeline it up here.
Southern Nevada's been talking about that forever. That's a political landmine that I'm not going to...
Is that... We need to open the door for that.
So, Karen, I just was looking at the item that we've been so anxiously awaiting for you. And this really kind of highlights one of the challenges of what's going on right now. Do you want to open the door?
Okay.
And let's just talk about this really fast, because I feel like the last couple weeks I've had several people comment on kind of supply chain challenges. Like I rode my mountain bike on Monday evening with a good buddy of mine who's he's a finance guy and comes out of the private equity world. And, as a result, like he asked me questions about stuff that, pertain to kind of his deals and what he does there. But he asked me on Monday, and I was really surprised that he asked me in the conversation that we ultimately had about it, about whether or not we were continuing to face supply chain challenges. And my response to him was, oh yeah, if anything, I feel like the supply chain challenges have gotten worse. And I feel like everything that you're hearing about in the news, we're hearing about, like, price increases, difficulty getting product, that kind of stuff. But one of the things that I've been hearing about quite a bit is that the shipping companies have no drivers. So, for example, some of those new machines that you ladies have been hearing about from Baby Lock and Brother shipping labels were created, meaning, the warehouse created a shipping label, put it on a pallet or put it on a box, and then the product is sat. And so, with Brother, for example, I kind of made the phone call after seeing the shipping information, but seeing that the product sits, because that's never a good sign. And the answer was, yeah, everything's palleted, everything's ready to go. We have the product. It's been provisioned. It's labeled. It's sitting in a warehouse near a loading dock waiting for trucks to show up, and the freight companies don't have enough drivers to actually get it there. So, Karen, your item is supposed to arrive on Monday. And don't quote me on mileage, but it's shipped on Monday. FedEx Priority, which is like, it's not overnight, but it's like 2 or 3 days, but it has made it from Fenton to East St. Louis. It's just stuff that we're dealing with right now. So I'm paying attention to it, but just to highlight there. And I know some of you ladies are waiting for stuff. We're doing our best. I feel like it is almost like a full-time job managing our orders, trying to pay attention to where stuff is, tracking stuff down. Like, I had an order shipped from Henderson last week that's been sitting on a dock here in Reno all week that I have to have assembled and ready to go. I called the shipping company, like, why haven't I gotten this? And they're like, we don't have enough drivers. And I'm like, I have to have this by Friday. Like, I have to have it assembled and ready to go by Saturday. And they're supposed to put it on the truck and get it to me today. But that's going to be actually one of my first calls before we get started. But it's just kind of what we're dealing with.
It's the same stuff we've been telling you about for months now.
I feel like it's gotten worse. I feel like it's worse now than it was before.
I don't know.
Some of the product stuff has sorted it out, but I mean, shipping takes longer. I mean, it all just takes longer right now. So.
All right. So, I forgot to tell you the deal of the day yesterday.
You didn't even talk about the deal of the day?
I didn't even mention it. And I can't even show it to you because it's a pre-order. So, OESD is doing all of they call it their celebration, their holiday celebration or something. And so they're just putting out all the designs. There's a couple that I'm going to have for you right away, but a lot of them are just being released this month and September and October. So what I had put up there was, where's my site? Can't even remember what it was. Promotions. It is, I almost don't. So I emailed on the same note as Patrick talking about can you take that off, please? I had emailed my rep at OESD about the Summer Glory tiling scene, and her response was what was her response? Her response was kind of
non-committal.
Well,
I was just thinking the same words.
She said she'd asked a couple of days ago, but the status and got no answer. I think it's like saying a bad word now. So I think we're just gonna get them when we get them, and it'll be worth the wait. It's a beautiful thread set, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Well, there's another tiling scene coming out, and she said what it was is I think there's like a thread or two. There's like one or two colors that they haven't been able to make or fill, so it's all waiting on those. Because I asked her if I could just order the threads a la carte and then put together the kits for you, but I think I'd have the same problem. I think there's like one or two colors, or there might be
darn those colors.
But you got to have those perfect colors. You got to have it because it makes it. So the problem with the Summer Glory is just a couple of the colors. So I couldn't even put them together for you if I wanted to. But like I said, it'll be worth the wait. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I was almost reluctant to tell you about this new tiling scene, but it's really cute. So it's going to be their snowman. Again, it's Donna Gelsinger. I don't know if they're going to have a Santa one at all this year, which is fine. But this is going to be the snowman one, and he is super cute. So that was the deal of the day, was that snowman tiling scene, and there is a matching thread set. I did reach out before and say, am I going to have an issue with this thread set? Is there a delay in those? And she said, so far, no one was worrying about this thread set or the other thread kits.
Their entire focus is on Summer Glory.
Yeah, probably. The other thing is there is another gorgeous tiling scene. It's called Peace on Earth, and that too was on the website, so you can see that on our promo page. It's beautiful. If you haven't done, oh God, so cute. If you haven't done Merry and Bright, that was the one that I don't have it up. If you haven't done Merry and Bright, maybe you want to do Peace on Earth. It's really, really cute. So these are some of the thread kits and embroidery design. That one doesn't have a thread kit, so I think it's just going to be an embroidery design. And then I will put up the beginning of next week the rest of the Christmas designs. I'll have that up as deal of the day. It is a super cute snowman, Michelle. And if you don't like doing, some people don't like doing the tiling scenes because it's really thick. The stitch count is really thick, and you really have to like push it down, get everything to lay flat, especially with all that stabilizer. Usually these, the Peace on Earth, the Merry and Bright, those aren't quite as heavy of a stitch count. So maybe this is the tiling scene for you. And if it's your first tiling scene, that could be great too. They're tons of fun. So that was yesterday's deal of the day. Today's deal of the day is and I don't have a ton of these. I got these at a great price, so I have them for you at a great price. This is and these will make great presents. It'd be worth stocking up on these. But this is a little blanket set, and it comes with, where is the blanket? Let me grab this.
While she's running for that,
I'm back.
I have 3 remaining Aventura 2s at $29.99.99. Crazy deal. Sold the last 3600D, but I do have a couple of those Aventuras. And we have been getting a lot of calls regarding the new machines and when we're going to have the new machines and everything else. I think I've addressed this on earlier live streams, but I'm hoping to have the 6 needles very soon. All the other machines have been ordered. I should be able to at least get like a floor sample or a display for most of those machines in the next couple of weeks, but a lot of our orders of those machines are due, they're telling us September or October. So new machines are coming. They've been ordered, and we'll certainly keep you guys up to date as soon as we get them, and we'll be doing some videos. We saw something really cool yesterday. We haven't seen it in person yet, but Brother has worked some magic and has taken their Move It walking foot or the digital dual feed foot for the Baby Lock users, and they've made it like half the size. So same walking foot, same belt driven performance. We think it's the best walking foot in the industry, but it's smaller. So, and that, if there was any complaint about the size of that walking foot, it was that it was so big. So,
yeah, it's smaller. I'm excited to check it out. So I have these sets. This is going to be the deal of the day. So it comes with a little blankie. Michelle just recorded a video on, I think she did this knockdown stitch in software.
Yes.
Used a Durkee hoop. I know some of you have those hoops. Use the Durkee hoop on the machine to stitch this out with some dissolve away stabilizer. So my hairdresser just had a baby, and her name is Eloise. And I mean, I know that's a cute name. And that took what, like 15 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's a 12-minute sew out.
It's a 12-minute sew out, and then you have a perfect baby gift present. And I've talked to so many of you that are having the grandbabies, grandnieces. Oh, that was applique. So you put that. Look at the back, so you don't have any scratchy stitches. Did you do this all? Is this going to be a Technique Tuesday? Is this going to be a...
I don't think the whole thing can be a Technique Tuesday because it's like software, machine, and applique. But I can talk about
just
how to
this
do the
part.
applique. Yeah.
Just this part?
Yep.
So isn't that so cute? And no stitches. Can you do this if you were to do like a tea towel? Because lots of people complain about how they
It has to have an outline because that outline has to have be
an
that
outline.
applique line.
Okay, so it has to have an outline, but isn't that so
But that's all done in software.
cute? So cute. And this set comes with the little blanket buddy, and then it comes with another soft, cushy blanket that comes in the whole set. So this little set right here is normally $24.99, and it's on sale on the website for $14.99. So, and I do only have whatever's on there. That is it, because it was a closeout, so I got whatever they had left. Isn't that such a cute little set? It'd be worth stocking up on them, and then you can make them for every little girl that comes
How
along.
many? Like, you have a decent number of them?
No,
or-
there were 9, because I took one. I took one to do as a present. And if there's any left, I'll just keep them because they're so cute. This is the other thing that's on there. It's another one of the cuddly blankets. And this one's it unwraps. It's all rolled up. You can see it right here. When it rolls out, it is 30 by 45 inches. And this is on the site for...
He's like the
He's so cute.
Little
So,
Rascals dog.
if you can't do the pink because it's gonna be a little boy that's coming, these are on the site, and I think they're let's see how much they are. Jack and Friends cuddly blanket. Oh, they're normally $19.99, and it's on sale for $12, $11.99. Isn't it? And these are, Michelle was saying these are perfect for embroidery and perfect for things like the knockdown stitch because the loft is just perfect. Sometimes if it's too heavy, then there's too much sticking up and you can't see that definition in the letters. So these are specifically made for embroidery too. So these are on the site. I only had, because I took one. No, I gave one away. Somebody was having a baby. So there's only 4 of these on the site. So if you want to get one of these, and if these don't sell, then I'm not sad because I will just put them in my stockpile of stuff. I have so much stuff in my sewing room now, I can't even put stuff away. I don't know if any of you are like that, but I need more room. I guess that's not happening. This isn't on the site, but
We like moved to give her more room. And now you need more room.
It's not just me. You got more room too. He needed more room.
I got a bigger garage.
Yeah. That's what you get. All right. And that's not true. Now you have like a bigger closet, and then you have a hole in the he used to complain, and he used to always tell people, wow, all I have is a banister, and he had this little, it's like the equivalent of a shelf, and now you have a whole like bookcase thing.
And then she keeps telling me she's gonna take the bookcase. She's like,
I've never said that.
I'm gonna move all that.
I've never said that.
The bookcase in the living room?
Oh, I've never said I want to move it. I want to rip it out and rebuild something. I'm talking about in the living room. Yours? I've never said that. I've never said I was going to take it.
I know you've never said you were gonna take it. You wanted to move all my books, my guidebooks.
No, I've never said that.
Okay.
Ignore him. Okay, so here is another example of the knockdown stitch on this one. Isn't that so cute? It says nap time. But how adorable is that? It's the perfect, and you know, little kids really love their blankies. I don't think I ever had a blankie.
It's not just little kids.
We knew somebody that was in their like 50s and still had their blankie and then lost it in a hotel. Do you remember that?
Maybe that was the start.
Okay, so I don't have these. I was just showing you another example of that fantastic knockdown stitch that you can use. It's so cute. Other things that are on the site. Another thing I put on there, and I don't have these yet. They're being shipped out, I think, today or tomorrow. But the galvanized Kimberbell scalloped metal tray, and this is going to be a limited edition thing. And I have to show you pictures because I don't have it here in person. Those are going to be in really reasonably priced. I want to say they're $11.99. I have them on there for 20% off, so it's $9 something. And I'm part of an auto ship, so I'm getting 12. I had somebody come in, claim 3 of them already, so there's 9 available. I can get more later on, but this is going to be the initial order, and this is going to be, I mean, I could still do a deal of the day if we order them later on, but they're on there right now at 20% off. So if you get it, just go ahead and get it now. I want to let you know, because a lot of you have been waiting for these. All my people that got their BQ, or their, is it a PQ or PQ 1500 finally got in the bobbins. Oh my goodness. Literally, we've been waiting for these for what, like months. And then I'd email and say, are they in? And they go, oh, they're in, but they're processing. And then I'd write back a week or 2 later, hey, did they get processed? Am I getting mine? Oh, they're packaging them. So finally got them in. So if you need the metal bobbins for your PQ 15.
Does that make you imagine like one lonely person somewhere in a warehouse, like taking a case?
Yeah,
and
like
taking
putting each one
12 bobbins in one at a time and then closing the case.
Yeah,
and then
they're sitting there like, they're counting. They're like 1, 2, and they get distracted. And then they start over. 1, 2. That'd be me. So those are in finally. So get them while you can.
Do we have? So we have people in special orders for those.
I do have. I think, but I'll pull. Karen, I'm pulling aside a set for you right now. So those are for Miss Karen Roselli. Do it, stickies. I'll remember. I hope. What else? Anything else?
I thought things went well with Momo yesterday.
Momo was in the store for his first day yesterday, and he was really pretty good.
We had like one growl, which was like the most random thing. It wasn't even like a real growl. He was like,
Really?
We were on 4th Street today, and he saw somebody he didn't like. We were on his way to daycare dropping him off. And he didn't like
Granted, like, if he had been, like, walking with the kids and had seen this person...
He would have been really protective of us.
Yeah, the growl would have been okay, too.
Yeah.
The guy was a little off.
Yeah.
He was a 4th Street guy.
Yeah, but it was interesting to see Momo, like, saw him and was like,
Yeah, it was just super weird because he was in the car and everything
I said,
else.
Momo, don't prejudge. Don't prejudge Momo.
And I said, I don't know, Momo. On that one, maybe that was okay.
So, hold a set for me, too. Okay, another set for Joanne. So I'm going to write myself a little note, and I will have a set for both of you.
Momo will be back in the store tomorrow.
He's in every other day guy.
He'll be from this point on. We'll see. But Wednesdays and Fridays.
Yes, he'll be here Wednesdays and Fridays. And Karen, anyone else want a set? Yeah, wasn't he good, Gail? Yeah. He was a pretty good little boy.
He was like chill too, which was funny. He got a big long walk in the morning.
We walked him. We're gonna have to do that tomorrow too. Anything else you can think of?
I cannot think of anything else. I can think of things I need to do.
I think Scan-A-Cut Club, is that up yet, Michelle?
I'm working on finishing it up. Get to know your Scan-A-Cut is up. I'm doing the last of the. I'm doing
Oh,
the
Get to
this
Know Your
morning.
Scan-It. So it looks like Get to Know Your Scan-A-Cut is up. Is it up on the website too?
Does Christine do it? Because I don't know how to do that.
No, not for you to do.
Oh.
Let me see. Get to Know Your Scan-A-Cut. And like I said, that would be a great class. Number one, if you just haven't touched your Scan-A-Cut at all. Or if you want to learn a couple of more things, or if you have never taken that class.
How big is the tray? What tray are we talking about?
I have no idea. They didn't have the measurements, but
I
I
the
can't even.
scallop
I
tray?
can't even tell you, Diane. That would be good to know. I actually thought that too
Well,
as I put
That's
it
one
up.
of those things, like, what if you buy it and you think it's this big?
And it's like
then,
this.
And then it's like this.
Oh, look.
You're like, oh.
I guess I'll put a candle on it. We don't know yet. So you can hold off if you want. I should have them. I didn't get my shipping. I'll have them next week, and then I can add that to the website. I do not see it. I don't see the Scan-A-Cut Club. Scan-A-Cut Club. Not club. This is just Get to Know Your Scan-A-Cut. I don't see it up on the site yet. So just keep looking for it, and I will look for it too. Usually Christine will send you an email that says done when it's done. So
Okay.
I think that's when we'll know.
So, Annette, if you're talking about the educator that we were talking about bringing in, we did cover it, I think, last week, but we heard back from, and at this point, from 2 educators,
Yes.
essentially saying, given what's going on right now with increasing COVID numbers and the Delta variant, we are postponing all travel through at least early 2022.
Yeah.
So, so we're gonna see what happens. But unfortunately, we are discussing doing some virtual stuff, with our very own Michelle Gilmartin in the fall.
Woo!
So, once we get all that stuff set in stone, we'll let you guys know.
Yes. Yeah, because if you look out there, like I was looking, and Stevie Nicks just canceled her tour.
Limp Bizkit.
Bizkit just canceled his tour too. So I think we're gonna see a lot of that. Why are you smiling?
Limp Bizkit. like the fact that you and I know anything about Limp Bizkit is just crazy.
We were young then when Limp Bizkit. It wasn't, what's his name? The guy that was the head of Limp
I
Bizkit.
don't know. And he was like somewhat controversial, wasn't he?
I don't know. So don't look for the Scan-A-Cut class yet. We sent all the information to our marketing gal, and it should be put up. I'll send a reminder.
And
We'll
I'm
let you
working
know.
on Club now. I'm almost done.
Yes, and she's also working on Scan-A-Cut Club, and it's a fantastic project. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Anything else, Patrick, that you can think of?
I don't think so.
I think we are
It was pretty crazy busy yesterday. There were a couple of folks that had messages for me. We also had to be somewhere yesterday. I had an appointment at 5:30 yesterday, so I got through as many messages as I could, but there were 2 people that I still had to call. So I will get to you both today.
Karen knows Limp Bizkit too. All right, ladies, have an excellent day. We will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.